What's up, guys? And if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by, checking it out. Please consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for stopping back. Guys, we got a good one now. We got another good one here. This one here, what I mean good one here, here's what it reads. Here we go. Headline: San Remigio, R-E-M-I-G-I-O, residents appeal for an American national swift deportation. This just released today from the Sun Star, July 12, 2022. I will put the link down below. Guys, this is a difficult one. You know, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna read it the best I can. I know I'm not the best reader out there. I might have got a C in reading or a D. Can't remember. But I'm going to go through this here. And there was also a video that was posted with this article. Put a little bit of the video up, but you guys can check it out on, if you want. The link will be down below. But let's get into this. Like I said, this was just put out July 7th, 2022. Residents of Purok Barangay Punta in San Remigio, Cebu, have demanded for the swift deportation of an American national who they accuse of causing trouble, disturbing the peace, and threatening the lives of locals in the community. The residents identified the foreign national as a 67-year-old Sonny Miller, who was arrested in May of 2022 by the Bureau of Immigration's operatives due to numerous complaints from his neighbors. The neighbors have accused Miller of being an undesirable alien for overstaying and lack of work permits. More than a month after his arrest, though, residents were dismayed to find Miller back in San Remigio, despite him being declared a persona non grata, unwelcome, by the barangay and municipality. The BI said the foreigner had been able to post bail. In a statement on May 31st, Immigration Commissioner Jamie Morente said he issued a mission order for Miller's arrest after the Bureau received a complaint from the barangay officials that the foreigner had been causing trouble in the area. The barangay officials added that the American had been engaged in business activities without the appropriate permit and visa in blatant violation of our immigration laws. BI Intelligence Chief Fortunato Manahan Jr. said Miller is facing a summary deportation case as an overstaying alien with complaints of harassment and intimidation, occupying land in the coastal area of the barangay, and depriving fisher folks of the use of the property for fishing and other livelihood activities. Manahan said officials in Barangay Punta had also passed a resolution declaring Ms. Miller persona non grata for acts contrary to moral good customs and public policy, and it was supported by the municipal officials in San Remigio. Abuse, harassment. The conflict between Miller and the residents started in 2018 when the foreigner occupied a lot owned by Maria Elena del Gallego and claimed that the property was his. Claimed it was his property. He then barred residents from crossing the lot. Those who did not follow his orders were harassed, abused, and even assaulted. To prove the claim of the land, Miller built a fence around his alleged property from the Barangay Road down to the cliff near the shoreline. So the guy's claiming it's his property, but it's not. It's his Maria Elena del Gallego. Article goes on. This resident said is against the law because aside from depriving them of their right of way towards the main road, a portion of the lot adjacent to the foreigner's property was included in the fence. In other words, he fenced in the neighbor's property too, claiming it was his. They added that the fence was illegal because Miller had no fencing permit and he does not own the property. Miller also forbade his neighbors from passing the seashore in front of the property, even during high tide, prompting the residents to swim in the sea just to cross to the other side. He also prohibited fishermen in the area from docking their pump boats near the shore that he is claiming. Residents said the foreign national even chased or hurt his neighbors, even children, who passed by his alleged property. Every time a complaint was risen against him, Miller threatened the residents with legal action. Hang on, my screen's jumping. My screens are jumping. Petition. These incidents prompted 36 villagers to file petition declaring Miller persona non grata. They then requested for Miller's deportation. One of the petitioners, Alfredo Arcip, told the Sun Star that on December 30th, 2020, he and his partner were clearing the land of Del Gallego, the owner of the property, of hollow blocks, when Miller approached him and smacked his head with a metal pipe while wielding a small knife. The foreign national told the couple that they were not allowed to touch the hollow blocks. He also accused them of trespassing on his property. Arcip sustained a cut on his forehead and left arm due to the assault. Another complaint, Mercedes Asingua, said that around February 2021, her fisherman husband was passing by the property when Miller confronted and pushed him off the cliff, resulting in her husband sustaining cuts and a knee fracture. Antonio Mandelo Jr., a fisherman and former caretaker of the Del Gallegos, said that on April 2021, he saw Miller's men cut the rope that was tied to his boat while it was parked near the shore within the claiming property. He said he had to pay just to retrieve the boat, which was already in the waters near Negros Island. Mandelo added that Miller uttered insults and challenged other fishermen to fistfights every time he saw fishing boats near his claimed property. It's a lot of reading, guys, especially for me. Defense. In an interview on July 5th, Miller said the accusation against him were not true. The petitioners who declared him persona non grata were just forced to do so. He said the dispute started when the Del Gallegos did not honor the agreement pertaining to the 50% of funding in the development of the property and turned it into an aquarium village instead. See where all this is going? He said he had already spent millions to develop the area, but the Del Gallegos did not cover half of what was spent. Miller said there was an alternative motive for the allegation, as the original owner wanted to force him out and grab the developed property for free. As to Arcip's claim, Miller denies assaulting him with a metal pipe. He said it was in fact of self-defense as the latter smashed him first. Miller said it was not he who harassed the neighbors, stressing the residents would throw rocks at the house or attempt to burn his car, forcing him to install a closed-circuit TV camera around for protection. He says, everyone loves me, sir, except those people here. Just those people related to them because of the charges that are ongoing that are making these allegations, Miller said. I give you my word as a man of honor. I never once did nothing. Not one paragraph, not one sentence, not one word that they say was true, and we can prove it. Mona Lisa Marquis, owner of the lot claimed by Miller, said the foreigner is known to everyone as an area as someone who would make up stories. He is a tourist, thus has no right to do work, nor engage in business transaction with us. Yet, he has insisted that he owns our property regardless, meanwhile harassing locals. This undesirable is not just, hang on, my screen's jumping, guys, my screen's jumping. Where are we at? Sorry, guys, sorry about that. His undesirable is not just unique to our family, but to the rest of the community. Jacqui appealed to the authorities to revoke Miller's bail and expedite his deportation to restore peace and order in their community. Miller's counsel, lawyer Kim Fernandez Mendoza, confirmed that deportation case against his client. Mendoza said she is grateful to BI for granting her client temporary release from detention in consideration of his health. She said they are waiting for the final copy of the complaint so they can properly answer the allegations thrown against him. That was a lot of reading, guys. Guys, this is a tough one, right? First of all, you cannot own property. We all know that. As a foreigner, you cannot own property. Can your wife can own it? Yes. Can your girlfriend own it? Yes. Can you buy for it? Yes. If there's a divorce, are you out on the street with nothing? No. There are laws here in the Philippines that do protect foreigners and other investors that invest in property here. Go see the lawyer. They can draw it up. You do not have to walk away from that property. Does it happen here? Guys, do it and don't get legal advice and get legal, locked in a legal agreement. Yes, it does happen, but you can. This is a tough one. I'm trying to understand it. You got 36 people filing a claim against you. 36 barangay people in the area you live. And it's just you. Who's going to win that case, guys? Got 36 people saying this. You're one person. From what I'm reading, there was some type of an agreement where he was going to build something on the land. He's claiming those people said they were going to put in so much money. They have yet to put in the money. He's claiming he dumped millions into it. He's claiming now they're trying to drive him off the property so they can reclaim the property and take everything there that he had built on the property. This one's a mess. Guys, this one's a mess. If he got into something like that, did he have a legal agreement? Was something wrote up? Was something, now they're claiming he worked and did whatever he had to do without working permits. Need that working permits. They're saying he's an overstayer. Came in maybe 2018, got stuck here during the pandemic. Never left, never went down to the immigration to renew his paperwork to where he's not an overstayer. They got him on that. And these people are pushing. And you've got the barangay officials in the municipality are pushing this. This guy just might be screwed. He just might be screwed. There's three sides to every story, right? One person's side. Wait, plaintiff, defendant, and then the truth. I myself, first of all, I would never invest in something like that. Even if you, like I got a buddy right now, my buddy Joe, he is looking at property up north in Luzon here. Some of the property does go over into the other property, and a portion of those people's houses are built on this property, and he knows it. And he is negotiating with the property owner saying, listen, you want to sell me X amount of your property, but part of your property I can't use because the neighbors have already built their property on it. So he's negotiating a better deal. And when he gets it, he's going to automatically know, hey, if I do buy it, I don't have claims to that. So we came up with an agreement. You got to make sure if you're buying that property here that everything on that property is on books, on the paperwork. There's been a survey on it. What happens, you buy a property and there's a wide right-of-way road through there and you bought that property. Can you go in there and I'm shutting that right-of-way down because I own it? Well, now you're going to make everybody mad. I don't know. It kind of sounds like this guy dumped a lot of money into the area, into what he was doing. Who knows? And they want him out. We don't know. don't know the whole story. That's what a good lawyer, go to court, figure it out. Then again, if you don't have any type of legal binding agreement stating, hey, you give me permission to develop your land here, and in return you're going to give me X amount of money and I'll put X amount of money in. There's no legal binding agreement. Guess what? You've lost it. You've lost it. You know. But this is a weird one. This is a weird one. And it's like I was telling Lut, I said, I don't know if I'd want everybody pissed off at me. You know, if you have all these people mad at you in your barangay, you know, yeah, you're probably mad because you might be out of money, but did he dump his life savings into it? Does he not have any more money? But you got all these people mad at you. Something could happen to you, and there's not going to be no witnesses around. Oh, we've seen nothing. We've seen nothing. We don't know anything. We didn't see it. We didn't witness anything. Something happens to you. Guys, there's so many people that come here with these great dreams and these great ideas, and things don't work out, you know. And I've said it, other people have said it. When you come here, you have got to make sure you have a guaranteed solid income. That, you know, every month from my pension or from whatever I'm going to get. You come here with, say, 50,000, 100,000 US dollars. You know, you manage to come here with $500,000 or $1 million, and I'm going to go in, I'm going to make a business, and I'm going to make money on it, and you dump everything you have into it, and it doesn't work out. Now what? Now what? You've dumped every penny you saved in your working life into something that didn't happen. Now, if you have also a income coming in every month, you have that coming in. You dump your life savings into something. Everybody has these great ideas. I'm going to open up a taco store, a pizza store, a steak store, a hamburger store. I have all these great ideas. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of businesses do succeed. But like I said, this is a tough one, guys. I will put the link down to this article down below so you guys can read it on your own. You know, you didn't have to, you know, my reading skill of a 5th grader. But anyways, there it is, guys. And let me know what you think. Put your thoughts down below. Remember, 3 sides to every story.